Welcome back. Today we will see what is the Fourier sine and cosine transform of derivatives. Means if we have a function f of x which can be transformed, means where we can apply the transformation, and we need to find the transformation of f dash x, means derivative of f of x with respect to x. Then what to do? So before that, it should satisfy some condition. So what is that? So let f of x function be continuous and absolutely integrable. So already we have discussed in the previous lectures where the f of x will be integrable, okay, on the x axis, and let f dash x be piecewise continuous on every finite interval, and f of x tends to 0 as x tends to 0, means x will be infinity, means f of x will be 0. So ax will be too large, means f of x will be too small, that will be 0. We have to take. Then we have to find the Fourier cosine of f dash x, Fourier sine of f dash x. So we have to see what will happen, okay. So we have to see the proof, okay. Now first we will see Fourier cosine transform of f dash x. So what to do? We have to apply the formula. So what is the formula? Formula is square root of 2 by pi integration from 0 to infinity. So in place of f of x, what we have to write? F dash x cos wx dx. Now this is the product of two functions. So what we will do? We have to take cos x as first function and f dash x as second function, and we will use, okay, what, integration by part. Okay, then we have to solve this integral. So if we solve, we will see what will happen. So square root of 2 by pi, okay, inside, okay, what we have to write? We have to solve the integral. So first f dash x we are taking, so it will be what, cos wx integral f dash x dx, okay. So this limit will be 0 to infinity minus what, d by dx of cos wx into integration of f dash x, okay, dx, and integral from 0 to infinity. So this is the formula. So if we solve the formula, the bracketed term will be what? We will see. So cos wx will be remain same, f dash x dx integration will be what? F of x. So it will be f of x cos wx minus, here it will what? D by dx of cos wx. So cos wx integration will be what? Sorry, derivative will be what? Minus sin wx. So it will be w sin wx, okay, and this one is f of x dx integral from 0 to infinity. So what we will do? We will rearrange the second term in the bracketed part. So if we do that, then what will happen? Let us see. So cos wx, so limit will be 0 to infinity here, okay, or simply you can take bracket, it will be very easy to understand. Now this one plus w will be taken common, and inside what? F of x sin wx dx from 0 to infinity. Okay, now here we have to, first term we have to apply the limit. So what is the limit when x tends to infinity? Okay, first we have to put infinity. So when x tends to infinity, f of x will be what? Here we have to apply this. X tends to infinity, f of x tends to 0. So it will be square root of 2 by pi whole into, so 0 minus, we will put 0 in place of x. So if we put 0 for cos, so cos 0 will be 1. So finally it will be f of 0. So this will be our first what bracket. Then second we have to write, but we have to multiply the square root of 2 by pi. Then it will be this 0 to infinity f of x sin wx dx. Okay. Now let's write the first term, so second term first and first term second. So if you see square root of 2 by pi into integral of this, so this will be what? The formula for what? Fourier sine transform. So I can write the second term as w into Fourier sine transformation of f of x. Okay, and the first term will be what? Minus, okay, square root of 2 by pi f of 0. So in this way we can get the first formula. So Fourier cosine transform of f dash x is w into Fourier sine transform of f of x minus square root of 2 by pi f of 0. So we have to remember this formula, or this is our first formula. Similarly we can prove, or we can find the second formula. So we will see the second formula. So here it is given fs of f dash x. Okay, so this one is square root of 2 by pi, then 0 to infinity f dash x sin wx dx. So similarly here we have to take sin wx first function, f dash x second function. If we take, then what will happen? It will be square root of 2 by whole into inside what? It will be cos wx, okay, sorry, sin wx f of x. Okay, then the limit is 0 to infinity, then minus sign, integration what? F of x. Okay, so sin wx derivative will be what? Cos wx with w sin 0 to infinity. Okay, now close this bracket. So again if we see inside this first bracket, inside the bracket first term will be, if I put infinities in place of f of x, it will be 0, so final full term will be 0. Now if we apply 0, then what will happen? Sin wx will be sin 0, so sin 0 into 0, anything will be 0, so whole term will be 0. Now what will left? Minus w into square root of 2 by pi whole into this integration from 0 to infinity f of x cos wx dx. But what is this? This is the formula for Fourier cosine. So minus w Fourier cosine of f of x. So the second form, that is Fourier sine transform of f dash x, will be minus w into Fourier sine of f of x. So in this way we can get the Fourier sine transform of f dash x. Similarly, when we have to find f double dash x, so this will be replaced, means right side f of x will be replaced by f dash x, and for Fourier sine of f double dash x, right side will be replaced by what? Means f of x will be replaced by f dash x, and successively we can find the higher derivatives, means Fourier transform of higher derivatives by putting it into the formula. So it will be a what? Sequence of formula if you will get. So you have to put a second derivative, then first derivative, like that you will find the full form of the formula. In this way we will get the transform of derivatives. Next lecture we will see the application of this through an example problem.